You let it go. We are talking about stuff, not the movie Frozen. If you are trying to find the magic of tidying up, but don't know exactly where to start, our next guest is here to help. Decluttering for Dummies is the latest book by author and Organized Jane founder, Jane Stoller. From your suitcase to your home, she's here with some essential decluttering tips to help you this holiday season and all year round. And it's so good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So this is the time I think a lot of people are looking at going into a new year. I want to just, maybe leave all this junk behind, but where do I start?
That's the biggest question I get, especially this time of year. We're going to be getting more stuff. It's a bit of a stressful time. And we really need to start small and start with one home in your house, start 10 minutes a day. I say you shouldn't do it to overwhelm. You should do it, just start small, because you want to have this, you want to declutter every day of your life, actually.
All right, so
not
where do you start with the things you brought in?
Well, I'm always traveling, and this time of year is the holidays, and a lot of us are traveling. So I say get a good carry-on. I don't think you should be bringing more than a carry-on for your holiday travels.
What?
And I know it's very tough.
Where do you put your shoes? Where do you put your makeup?
Especially for the holidays, a lot of bags are getting lost.
Yeah.
And, if you can ship presents beforehand, that's even a good idea. But really, this is the worst time of year to be bringing luggage.
One trick for travel and packing. Do you have one?
I have one, is to use a travel, I actually sell these in Organized Jane. And this is to weigh your suitcase before you go. Because a lot of people have over 50 pounds, which is not allowed, and then you have to repack at the airport. That's my number one travel tip.
Do you know what my dad does? He stands on the scale, weighs himself, and he'll pick up the suitcase and see how much all. Like, Dad, please, they make
$5. This is so much easier. Yeah.
Okay, what's the next thing?
The next thing, I guess, I want to continue on the travel too, is just have your toiletries pre-packed and ready to go.
That makes it so much easier.
Oh, it does. And I use these bags for chargers as well. And when guests come, you can leave them maybe a little toiletries.
So I
on their
noticed you have
bed.
like these little. Are you saving these? Like, are these like little if you get those?
Samples. I get
sample. Okay.
Because I only.
But doesn't it clutter your house when you start getting samples and you?
I only use them for travel.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, that's a good tip. What's next?
So next, I want to just talk quickly about digital organization. So in my book, I actually have a whole section on digital organization and about time management.
Okay.
And our brains are cluttered now.
I know.
We're totally cluttered.
Yeah.
So we open our computers, our phones, we're already stressed. So I say these time cubes I also sell, but they even on your phone or use your watch.
What does this do? Like, how would it work?
This is to help you keep track when you're on a task.
Okay.
So if you're on the computer and you're doing emails, set it to 30 minutes and actually just do those emails for 30 minutes until the timer goes off.
And once it's done, you should
do nothing else. Don't check Facebook.
Yeah.
Don't get up and get something to eat. Just do that for 30 minutes, because today our time is even cluttered.
But see, that brings me to like the mental health aspect of all of this, because when your mind is cluttered, I think like somehow you feel like you're overwhelmed by everything. So this is a really important component of decluttering, right?
Yeah, and the first part of my book is all about the importance of mental decluttering.
Yeah.
And then it's stuff, and then it's digital, because today, digitally, we're very stressed.
Well, I'm wondering, why is that? Why are we so much more bogged down with stuff? Is it just the age we live in, because there's so much more out there with talking about with social media, et cetera? Do you think that's
well, digitally, of course, our online profiles stress us out, our apps, our inboxes, our files in our computer. We're so likely just to keep them because we think it doesn't take up space. But it really does. So we're becoming totally digitally cluttered.
Okay, so I know a lot of people are watching and you're thinking, okay, my home, tackle one room first and work on that for a bit. If you're in an office, a lot of us have office mates who their desk looks like if I just did this. And where would they even start? Books galore. I look like this.
I have this is actually from this office here. I love books, and but I also love being able to pass them forward and donate them, because once you've read them, especially certain books, you can maybe declutter them, right? And I'm just going here to a few here magazines. A lot of us have these. I know Bethesda is probably a great magazine, but you don't need to keep it past. It's already a year old, right?
I'm a magazine keeper. It's like I feel like I don't go back and read them, so I think that's probably
and a lot of us,
one clutter.
So get rid of it or pass it to somebody. We want books are meant to be read, or you can organize them nicely. The ones you want to keep
on a shelf, and you make people know that you're not just a digital person.
I would declutter. I would organize a few of these to keep on your desk.
Okay.
And then the other ones I would really donate, especially this time of year when.
Okay. It's called Decluttering for Dummies. Jane Stoller. Okay, how can we find you?
You can find me at organizedjane.com.
Okay.
And my Instagram is organizedjane.
Little baby steps, little baby slowly
steps.
But surely.
10 minutes a day, and do it every day, and you won't even realize you're decluttering.
And
it'll become a habit.
2020 will be your best year yet.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.